Hi, my name is Amy Young. I'm with Inspired ADUs, and I'm the studio manager here. Today, I would love to take you through one of my favorite designs, which is the Claremont, and tell you some of the great things about the design. So one of the things that I love about the Claremont design has a lot to do with the site and how it relates to the existing house. In this case, the ADU is in the backyard and the main house is up here. And there is a big tree right here. And what this plan creates is it's not just this box. What's wonderful about the space is that by cutting out the corner of this what would be a rectangular building, by cutting this out, you're creating another room here that is surrounded, that is directly accessible from the living room with these big, wide open, multifold doors. It's a direct connection. It's also a big visual connection from the inside to look at this tree and this wonderful, inviting outdoor space. But then you can also see this space from the kitchen. And so the whole thing is filled with light. And the users can come out and enjoy this outdoor space that's shaded by the tree. And then the entry to the ADU is also quite nice. I always love spaces that invite people to gather. So when someone is cooking here, their guests or their kids could be doing their homework here, or their guests could be enjoying a glass of wine while the meal is being prepared. So something about views. There's the view to this space, this outdoor space from the living room and the kitchen, and then also this nice window that looks out onto the yard. Getting a lot of light always improves the space, especially in our wonderful California climate. To have natural light and have direct access to the outdoors is really one of the things that I think makes our lifestyles so enjoyable. I also like how the bedroom is so private. Just by the simple act of creating this little kind of vestibule space, I'll call it, instead of having the door directly off of the main space, for both of these rooms, there is a boundary or barrier that helps to create a sense of privacy. I think the interiors of this place are just stunning, really, and I'm not over-exaggerating. One of the things that makes it special is the divided lights. It's not necessarily a contemporary look, but if it goes with the house that's the main house, and if that's the client's style, I love it. One cool design feature is that this kitchen counter wraps down. It's kind of a slick, modern detail that we like to do. And so just the way this is laid out is so thoughtful. Even if only one person is living here, it's just so fantastic that, for instance, when they're in the bedroom, they feel like they're in their little private cocoon back there with their own bathroom and this wonderfully generous walk-in closet. If there are two people living here and one person is in here and the other person is showering or using the restroom, there's this barrier of sound and visual For a very small space, I would love to live here. Either by myself or with my partner. This could be a small bedroom for kids, and then a really generous living space.